What a huge opportunity for both these teams already. GamerLegion say, we're going to hold W. We want to start off on the best foot, but right now they're holding W in to the USPs, and all the kills are coming in for Bait Esports. It's going well so far for Amster and Wrinkle. And look at the damage done to IEM. He's got no chance.
Yeah, should be an elementary finish off to the round here for the side of Bait, just shutting down the aggression straight through Monster Tunnel means they're pretty much...
the MP9, but they're playing pretty defensive. They might give up a plant, but already... Oh, okay, I was going to say, you will swing wide and get taken down by the Tech-9. So there's the plant that will be given up. Isaac spamming that bridge smoke to try and do something. Look how far Kios got behind the play there. Thankfully for Bait Esports, he was stopped by Alex, and he'll get a second as well. IEM still gets one more headshot, and a second as well. That's a disgusting one. And now Shui could have a chance to help out too in this scenario. Look at the health on Alex. 3 kills for him. He's 25 health, and there we go. Shui's ripped his head off, and Alex is now last alive, gets the first, and he's actually got a defuse kit to play this one. Do you hold it on 25 HP? I think you are. Shui's baiting it out. He sees it, has to go for it. And he's played it to perfection. Shui wins out the force for GamerLegion. He was on the Simon roster for when they made the major. I think that might have been Berlin, from memory. Someone in chat can correct me on that one if I'm wrong. I did check it earlier, but
okay.
You know, it's very hard to keep the memory banks perfect on those sort of ones, on those niche stats. But already in this round, it's a bit of a problem for GamerLegion. They're getting caught on their own by again. And the forced by battles, well, I'm not sure there's going to be much chance available for them, especially it's Alex. Oh, he had a chance from heaven, but that's the FAMAS for you. Bomb's going to go down, but there'll be a boost towards short. Thankfully, Limit's planted safe, and look where Acor's positioned himself. That is genius. But now, unfortunately for him, he is last alive, and he goes through the smoke to try and take advantage of a reload. Not going to happen. And even though the plant comes in, QUALIFICATION is on that angle, but... It's tough for him to get away with that, but he picks it exactly the right time, and he even gets a second as well. What a brilliant hold, and that's going to bait them into Wrinkle as well. And look at the damage he's done to the final 2 players as well. Goodness gracious me. 3 kills for Captain Kutko, and there we go. They're just not expecting Wrinkle to still be there. It's a perfect clean-up. 5 kills go time. So the classic London bus analogy, Hayes, of if IEM makes it, we're going to have 2 in one go, and if they're going to make that happen, they're going to have more entries like this. Shui going hard for this one, and he gets both kills, the entry toward the A bomb site. That's a perfect way to try and get a T side kicked into gear.
Yeah, I love that they don't go into a bit of a shell after losing a few rounds. They actually just put pedal to the metal and turn up the gas even right now with all the utility. But I don't think that they've spotted Wrinkle out. Oh, there we go. He'll expose himself. That's a master frag. Now it's on Captain Coco. Could get the lineup. No, just the 1 kill there. Unfortunately, didn't expect the second player. And that could just be the round done and dusted. I don't even know if Bait should consider retaking this. I mean, they've got money to go for it. But 3 versus 4, lost another player. That should seal the deal.
That is... Actually, I mean, we both have covered a lot of GamerLegion as that grenade flies in. Double nades, perfect. The classic Astralis double nades. Unfortunately, Astralis are those famous players who, I'm going to say, might have to look at some of these players in the future if they're to rebuild. You never know. Kios with a lovely entry toward B, and look how low Amster is. No chance. And Shui will find him as well. Wrinkle and Captain Kirk are probably looking to save. He tries to go for a duel, but Wrinkle is still going to get out of there pretty quickly.
In these past 3 rounds, including this one as well.
Yeah.
So they've kind of gone off the boil.
A lot of money, so they're trying to even it out, and that's a good idea. This could even still work for them. Nikita holding an aggressive angle and gets one and can fall away, and Amster finds his kill as well. GamerLegion central toward B.
The fact that they've been able to get this into a 3 versus 3 is fantastic. Wrinkle in a big position here. Perfect crosshair placement. Just absolutely destroys IEM, and Kios has fallen as well. This is becoming a disaster here for GamerLegion.
I think he's aware that Alex could be here. We'll right click flash to possibly go for a push, but Alex picks before it even pops. Personal stream, and seeing GamerLegion, of course, as well, do so well after seeing them in a couple of these tier 2 tournaments. And oh my goodness, in the following round, unfortunately for GamerLegion, Bait say no. 3 players try to make their way through Monster, and the bomb is dropped at their feet. Dashing their way through, not the way to go on that occasion. They walk into what is a crossfire. Basically 3 players, and Amster even makes it 3 himself. Disgusting. And the bomb is being dropped in Monster as well, of course, on the exit of it. Makes it impossible for him to do any damage. Pretty cool, yeah. And I've got to say, I do respect the Bait logo too. It's a pretty tasty one. And I've got to say, that's a pretty tasty headshot. Amster gets perfect. GamerLegion are just going to walk into Captain Kurtko, and he should be found pretty easily. Look at that flashbang. Absolutely spot on. And the final 3 remaining Bait players. A great line to have. Has full sight line and not yet peaked. Oh, but he's just going to miss his shot. That's a big frag from IM. Removes the AWP from the equation. Wrinkle's had a decent half so far, but he hasn't really had many hugely impactful kills. Sure, he's 9-6, but a couple of them are on exits and stuff like that. But Captain Kurtka, he's certainly been impactful. And he'll get another double kill. Thankfully traded by Isaac. And Amster still lurking around. What's his timing going to be like? Or lots of damage done, but he was always going to get traded there by IEM. So we find ourselves in a 2v2. Alex creeping up. We get good timing here. But what a peek that is. Oh my goodness. Get IM peeked. Nikita left. Smoke, incendiary, flashbang as well. And he's going to catch IM not looking the right way. But does he have any idea where Acor's coming from? Right-click smoke to catch off the edge of bank, and so much damage done. And now the incendiary can hold Acor away. If he can get on the bomb, that's going to lock Nikita. He's going to lock Acor out. Nikita should have this one. 3, 2, 1. Glock coming in. I say a Glock. It's a P250.
Oh no, Wrinkle unscopes at the most untimely moment, and now they're going to start to circumvent him. He needs Captain Kurtka to come up clutch. And that's a beautiful peek. What a wonderful no-scope that is from Wrinkle as well. I have no idea how bait don't even...
the impossible. 2 for Wrinkle, 2 for Captain Kurtka, and he's going to go with that picked up AWP to get a third. Great half from...
There's a couple Julies in play. Acor steps out, spots the player, but just has his head absolutely ripped off.
Captain Kurtka was fantastic on the CT side, and Nikita goes super aggressive to take down IM and Connector, but they might think it's only one player. Look at Isaac, 2 kills in the back. He's helped out by Shui. That was so clean as well. What a recovery. And one's going through B, one's going down bank to heaven, and Kios will destroy Wrinkle, and all of a sudden Alex is going to get caught, but now he has a 1v1 to play out. The madness descends into Earth. But someone's going to have to be the better player in this scenario. Isaac goes for the peak, but it's Alex to take it. And that could be absolutely... Falcons get a chance in the 2-2 matchup tomorrow. Captain Kurtka all the way toward long. Big moment because they're doing exactly what GamerLegion did, but this time Acor doesn't need the AWP. Silenced him 4, gets him 3 kills on the lineup. That is glorious, and that completely saves the round. He will get taken out, but he's done his job. It's all down to the rotations coming in.
It's going to be a flank from Isaac as well, so I think these players here towards the CT stairs probably want to look to try and wait for that flank to come through. Yells gets a little bit ahead of himself. At least Chewy will find the trade, and it's only the low HP Alex left. But look at the move coming through, right? They don't see him towards long. They should know that there's some sort of tomfoolery, as Alex now going to look to try and find the kill on the diffuser. 5 seconds in, he swings himself out, but Shui's got the angle, and with that, the frag.
Yeah, Shui's got his back, and that's...
Going to be another investment here from both of the teams. Neither of them with the full buy, and not a full set of players for GamerLegion either. Acor...
Try and get some information, and look where Kios is. MP9, but Nikita guesses it. And I gotta say, Nikita's guesswork on possible flanks coming in.
And Nikita, not only does he get that kill on the big flank, he's even going for the fake now as well. He will be taken down by IM, but he's done his job. Only one player on the side of the, say, bomb site right now. Isaac is going to have to go absolutely above and beyond. Spots a second player coming through from long, but that's actually a really cool smoke. Ends up meaning that Isaac has to push himself out into the open to actually find any favorable...
Go with a bit of a body block setup and just try your best. Unfortunately, Molotov's going to be thrown in, but actually Alex will give up his life to throw that Molotov, and it's not working out right now, and they all trade their way in. And I think that Molotov was even a little bit too shallow. 3v5 overall as well, and that's going to force bait down to Tech9s, and they're going to burst into the B-bomb site with flashbangs, but Isaac's doing a great job right now. Helped out by Shui, and in fact it's Isaac to get all 4 of them. Kios eventually peaks to get the rely on utility when you don't want to rely on yourself. Thing is, of course, with these tight angles, it can easily get a kill, and actually Shui's going to take the HP, the full health player down, and that could be a problem. Isaac's now pushing forward in his own as well, finds Nikita, and he pre-fires Wrinkle as well. MP9, W key for Isaac, that's the way to do it. Bomb drops.
Serious return on his investment, Trav, if you think about it. He's got 7 kills with that MP9. That's 4,000.
Everyone knows the basics. If you're a professional player, played thousands of hours for a reason, but maybe GamerLegion feeling a bit more comfortable.
Wrinkle might not be expecting the player close up in the cubby. Acor's been able to take the bait. Oh my god. Wow, that's a huge kill out of the Danish sniper. And immediately Beta down into the 5v3. More pressure continues to come through. Kios doesn't get checked because of the attention taken towards short. No, excuse me. Yeah, that was Isaac who took the attention actually.
Yes.
So good little setup there.
Yeah, and I am...
Wow.
Captain Kurtka gets taken out in front of his very eyes, leaving Alex last. I've got to say, when he was picked up, of course, I mean, it was probably a bit heartbreaking for him. The fact that he got dropped from Falcon.
Maybe proving to be true here. As we do see an eco round to the side of Bait, they've certainly gone ice cold here on Overpass. IM
there we go.
Uses a lot more ammo than he would have liked to get that second kill. Oh, okay. Bait making this one interesting right now. Captain Kirker could continue to twist the dagger.
And the AK has been recovered onto Nikita as well, and he's boosted himself up toward long. That's beautiful. And now the round's very much
the push from toilets. Now he's going to hear the util raining and goes for the shotgun opening, but oh my god, he just gets absolutely destroyed on the wide swing there from Captain Kirker. He's in such a strong position here as well, Trav. This is really tough for Isaac right now, and he's going to get caught off by the angle. Bait of one another half by here. Immediately they do reel things in a little bit though. No IM towards lowers. Okay, never mind. They're not reeling anything in. Outright aggression through the monster tunnel. Nikita gets one damage through the smoke. Yes, he's got the spray. Huge kills coming through from Nikita after if he gets there in time. I don't think he will. Beta on the brink of executing into the site. Big first kill there from IM, but he's been traded out straight afterwards.
Yeah, and the M4 is so powerful that it's very easy to get 2 kills, but I tell you what, Acor might still make something out of this round. Burns kept in close, can't see anything, and in comes that utility. Wally for the front of bathrooms as well. They're rushing through the Molotov, but Shui's holding the bomb, and he's got it. Knife's going to come in, but Shui says no, and even spams. We might not be recovered from that one mentally just yet. We're going to rush toward B and try and put some pressure, but there are so many players in toward the B bomb site. Isaac gets 2, Shui takes Captain Boost towards CT to worry about as well. I think he can see the helmet there, but he's not going to be looking at that. He needs to look at Isaac, and it doesn't even matter. Isaac takes him. IM takes Wrinkle. Great hold. Of course, plenty of money still available for both teams. So that keeps it exciting. And talking of exciting, Acor says, hello, I'm here to play. And I'm showing some form for my game against G2, a collateral in connector. And Isaac's going to stop Alex coming out, but Monster as well. It's perfect. GamerLegion is showing up, and they're on the edge.
All the audio cues here for his team as well, knows exactly what's going on. Gets a free frag on Captain Kirker, even spots out Wrinkle. And he's feeling there's children watching this broadcast, for God's sake. You don't need the money, but you're going to backstab him anyway. To finish it off right now. Kia's in towards lowers, but the AK, or rather in towards water, will get caught off by the timing of the push through the smoke from Alex. The A bomb site, they come, rotations coming through from the CT side as well. The fact that Shui gets one is fantastic, takes the bait away from IM. And the finishing touches put onto the round by the captain as well. Job done by GamerLegion.
They are baiting an Acor, and he's refusing to peek at the moment. Is he going to get checked? Oh, he is going to get checked. That's unbelievable, but still, the time wasted means that Kios has got 2 in the meantime.
Shui as well. IM has got the Julies in place, so he is the bolstered player as Alex gets a big frag there on Shui, but the trades come through and they continue to roll in. Kills across the board. Still a man advantage in play here for GamerLegion, but this time the kit's towards ramp, so they have to try force the issue to get the kill here. Captain Kirker just dances back and forth, and he lands 2 fantastic one-taps there to seal the deal.
Huge possibility that he could make something happen on this heaven wrap, but thankfully Isaac, he wasn't actually looking towards the site, he was looking at an off angle, and they actually in the end go kind of 1 by 1. Finally Wrinkle and Nikita fight back, but Isaac's still on the high ground, and now Wrinkle's left 1 versus 3, and he's going to get caught by Shui, firing himself up the vents. In the end, basically 4 major qualification, that Copenhagen Flames versus Fiend game that I had the pleasure of covering in IEM Fall last year, and that was a wild one. I'm not even sure that went 3 maps, but it was definitely plenty of overtimes. And wouldn't surprise me if we find ourselves in a very similar situation today. But GamerLegion want to stop that from happening. They don't want any stress. They want a calm path. And that's going to be made even calmer by Isaac taking Alex to the left. Basically, stuck.
Wow, what a clean gun round coming through here from the CT side. Amster might even get caught off guard. Acor's pushed through the squeaky door with an AWP. And he even gets checked from the angle. He probably wasn't watching, but he's able to get... And you can see they've been able to go from strength to strength. Another gun round here for Bait. They won the first 2 rounds of the map. Nothing since then. Need to win a gun round here to make a statement that they have what it takes to go toe-to-toe with GamerLegion. Once again, the opening pick has gone the way of the CT side, and it's also on the big player of Captain Kirker, but that's a bit of an oversight there from Shui.
Isaac is 1 more. He actually holds down mouse 1, expecting him to fire out of door pretty quickly. But now IM, you can hear all the footsteps. Thankfully, he's got support from Heaven and Kios, and he does go 1 more. And he'll drop the bomb too, will IM. Can't flick around for the second, so it's all down to a 1v1. Acor on the line toward main. Alex seems to be aware.
Now, Acor might get the favorable fights. It's all about the timing. We've seen the timing be quite crazy so far. Acor even decides to go for the no-scope. Had an extra second to line it. GamerLegion and Sprout, beatable teams, all things considered, with the rest of the opposition in the competition, as we see the aggression now in towards A. IM does get the initial frag, and then it's Isaac to chime in with 2 of his own.
Absolute wipeout. Absolute wipeout. Nikita left on his own toward Hart, and Kios now on that secondary AWP as well. Would be the most favoured for a lot of players' eyes. And Kios, that is a beautiful aggression with the secondary AWP. Why not go aggressive with it? Thankfully for Wrinkle, he does manage to take one in return, and that takes out Shuey. And Alex has found Isaac as well. How far does Acor go? Kios is sticking around. Oh my goodness, GamerLegion continuing to play with confidence.
And they're going to implement the double AWP setup on the CT side of Nuke. One of them has to be a bit of a playmaker. IEM tries to make a play there, steps out to get information. But it costs him.
And even if it was a leg shot, oh, look at Acor go, man. He just doesn't give a damn, does he? I mean, thankfully for GamerLegion, they've got plenty of money. That's exactly why. He's on the high ground. He's looking to try and take toward the door position, but that's a brilliant flashbang. And Captain Kutka takes Kios as well. That is a glorious entry toward the B-bomb site. And bait are starting to show up here.
Yeah, much better round coming through from them. Very simple approach. Captain Kirk has been able to get out undetected. There we go, he does fall. More aggression to continue to come through. I am in a prime
position. Look at the bomb!
Shut them down though. What? How on earth has the bomb gotten on top of the hut? That's going to be a first of its kind.
That is unbelievable.
Once Amster pushes through, he tries to take the fight with IM on top of the hut, and then the physics just vomits it out forward. He's into a bit of a corner right now, has to get aggressive, hasn't been spotted out just yet, will get the kill on Nikita, but there's more where that came from. And Wrinkle finds the frag, doubles up onto Shuey as well. Beautiful sequence of kills coming out of the sniper.
That's what we want to see from Kios. He wants to go aggressive. He wants to recover this into a 3v4. Now maybe he might make a decision because he's the last one left. And Amster, on that angle, will take him out. An 8-6 without a save, then I'm getting the impression that we might be in a situation where GamerLegion might have to have a couple of pistols and MP9s to fight.
Ramp A-Call. Oh no, the timing is so rough. Kios could get caught up as well, and he does by Nikita. At least Acor gets a kill back to maintain the man advantage, though.
This is some horrible timing for GamerLegion after this 5v4. This needs to be an entry from Captain Kurtko, and he makes it happen. Down goes Shuey and Acor. Goodness gracious me. Captain Kurtko puts on... IEM should get this kill, but he's still playing around the credit card position. Spotted him, finally takes the frag. But 2v2, Amster...
Oh no, self-concealed from the double. Isaac hearing all his footsteps, gets the kill onto Wrinkle. That forces the player off the plant. Now he just has to try and buy time. Amster has to commit to the plant. Surely Isaac pushes through and he does. And he's won the round. Oh my god. I got concerned there for a second because I am actually...
And not the player who is even close to him and gets caught off guard. Shuey should get caught by Wrinkle's AWP. And there we go again. Trying to advance forward. Bait still getting these odd rounds, and it could be another 9-6, and Wrinkle straight through the smoke. No traces of a box for playing this angle, but Nikita's going to check him hard, and there we go, right eye peek. He barely even sees his enemy, maybe even a little finger, wasn't he? The double doors. Double-double. It's going to be impossible for Isaac to break in, and there you go, insta-trade. Always was going to come in. And Acor now will flash his way out the door to look for something, but he's going to get caught off guard, and that is another 9-6.
Great as he jumps off the silo, and there's going to be a big fight break out towards outside.
Yeah, Kios in the end actually jumps in to bait in Acor, and there we go. P250 entry for the AWPer, and Shuey finds...
5 pistols in play here, Trav, even though there's only 3 players.
Indeed.
And that's a clean tap there from Amster to at least find a frag and sort of slow GamerLegion down. And now GamerLegion want to force the issue. They're pushing forward, but there's support here from Amster all of a sudden. 2 players in position. Alex is one of them. And while Amster's been taken down, that second player does end up coming into effect.
That's an interesting choice to try and go super aggressive, but in come the dualies, and Acor can't hit the shot, and the dualies come up trumps in the end. Good plant for GamerLegion SMGs, and here we go. Molotovs are good timing on that, and there are the flashes. Everyone's blood on the site, and look at that. It's an absolute wipeout. What can Wrinkle do? He gets one, but now he's out of bullets and has to fall away. Bomb can go down. Could be a save.
Yeah, round should be over. Amster not even going to be afforded that luxury. Wrinkle needs to head for the kills, but the only head that's happening is him losing. He's trying to sell that fake right now with the U-turn to the B-bomb site, and he is trying to pull some rotations down. Big kill there from IEM. Now the pressure's going to be mounting on the A-bomb site, but Nikita stands tall.
Yeah, as I gotta say, this has been a really lovely call from Shuey. I really like it. Unfortunately, they just couldn't execute it with the kills when they needed to. Nikita with 3 humongous ones, and look at Wrinkle. Big off angle in lobby. No way out, no way through that one. And Isaac down Wrinkle, 12 seconds. He's gonna be going for the kills here for sure. Lost bonus is fine to grab as he wants to do damage to the economy. And the inside, and they're going to be going for it again. Look at Captain Kurtka once again looking for an aggressive line, but IEM spots him first. What a frag to glean, and now they're going to make their way down towards Cesar. Molotovs will be coming in, and he'll deploy one of his own to try and hold them back, but Shuey says no. Oh my goodness. Destroys the AWP on the angle, and look at Kios. He's looking toward ramp. What's his timing like? It's perfect. He finds Nikita, and Amster just like that is last alive.
Oh my goodness gracious me. They know exactly where he is as well. The whole world is game of the day.
Yep, and the present with the bow instead will be going to It's a great frag with the M4 actually, and can fall away as well, but Shui's up close, and goodness me, again, Shui just doesn't give a damn. He's so happy to go for these aggressive trades.
Exactly.
And it really is what dragging GamerLegion through some of these situations, and he's done it again. He's waiting for Captain Kurtka to rotate up from Secret, and that's 2 more for him. Get the Sues in chat. They're going to blow it up.
Oh my god, Alex is now going to be swinging into a couple players here towards ramp. He gets the kill and never expects Kios in position, and that's the trade GamerLegion needed. And Nikita has had to get aggressive. This round hinges on Nikita's shotgun. Gets cleared by Kios, job done. That's the frag, and that should be the round over. He was singing Amster's praises in his clutch ability so far, but this is going to be a mega 1v3.
Yeah, and he's going to get caught by Shui. It's another humongous multi-kill academy in the future. Captain Kurtka going towards IEM, towards Secret. Gets a kill with the MP9, looking for a second, and that's a beautiful burst to find that second kill. 5v3 for Bait, and he even switches to the AK as well. Acor finally puts an end to it, but it's still a 4v3.
Yeah, wise trade to the AK there for Acor. Now that they're down in the 3 versus 4. Wants to knock on the door with the rifle instead of the AWP, but he still lost his life out to Nikita. These MP9s making moves right now for Bait.
He's got the bomb, so it all rests on him, really. Isaac, if you can find this kill, it's possible, but yeah, even if Kios's ramp flank does work, it's not going to happen. Kios gets 1, but not the second, and Bait will stay alive. He's going deep with this one, but he's going to get caught, though, by IM. Silo is overlooked. That is a brilliant entry. How many of these papers can he get signed before the end of the game? He's looking at anti-flash at the moment, but he's going to get peeked. Perfect timing! No. But look at the damage he does to Shui and Kios. Enough to maybe even kill...
But to lose the round straight afterwards is just devastating for their cause. Wrinkle won't even be afforded the luxury of saving his gun. And
so happy for Fnatic, I've got to say. First major for them, I think, since Katowice 2019. And it's now... we're going to get to see if GamerLegion can join them.
All about the timing. Amster walks his way forward. It's a free frag for IM. And it's going to be Isaac who gets Alex as well. It's all falling apart here at the seams for Bait. There's just 2 players left remaining. They have to win the 2v4. IM, oh my god, does damage to Wrinkle, but will lose his life out. Nikita and Wrinkle have to be the 2 players to get the job done here for Bait. And Nikita finds himself behind the silo. He can do this, Trav. He can even get the lineup with the AK. It's going to have to be a multi-kill. He spots the first coming through, gets the spray on the second as well. It's only Isaac left remaining to try and rob Bait of their dreams, and he will get the trade, but he's taken so much damage in the process.
Oh my goodness, look at this 1v1. Can you believe we found ourselves in this situation? Wrinkle, 18 points of health. Isaac, 6. It's as good as 1 bullet either way, and Wrinkle saves it as Isaac creeps toward Heart.
Legion after they do start to make their way forward with numbers, with force, looking for the kill. Amster does find a frag, but there's the trade.
There it is. 30 seconds to go, and look at IM. He was silent the whole time, and he hears 2 players rotating down the vents on the retake. Look where Isaac is. Can he close it out? It might be all him now. Isaac takes Captain Kurtka out, but a great spray from Nikita keeps it alive. 3v3, but Acor's showing up at the right time, and there's Shui, and it's all down to Wrinkle. 1v3 to stop GamerLegion from making it to Rio. I think he knows where Shui is residing, tries to molly him out of the position, and he will go for the spray, but Shui takes it, and GamerLegion, a roster that wasn't even announced when they came through the open qualifiers, are going to Rio.